Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. So now we are at the third technique of integration, which is find the integral of a rational function by means of decomposition into partial fractions. So basically the third technique is just by using partial fractions. So there are only three partial fractions that are very important for us in this syllabus, which is, you can look here at my notes below here, I give you the recall of three partial fractions that you have learned from chapter 6 last semester. If you forgot, please go back to the videos and have a look. Okay, so now we are going to start with the question number 7. This is the only questions that I will be teaching partial fractions, so listen very carefully. Okay, so now what I'm going to do right now here is not bring the 2 outside of the integral. No, I won't do that. I just want to change this all things into a partial fractions. But before I do that, I would like to factor out the x, okay, outside of the x cube. Saya bawa keluarkan x daripada x cube ini, dia akan jadi x squared di dalamnya plus with 2 only. Okay, kenapa saya jadikan dalam bentuk ini? It is just because that I want to make these things into becoming the partial fraction of a over x plus bx plus c over with what? X squared plus 2. This is the partial fractions. Okay, how can I know that? It is just because I know that this is a cubic, yes. But we gotta see that there is a quadratic here. Okay, and then we see that there is a quadratic. Yes, memang ada quadratic dekat sini. X squared plus 2 is a quadratic, but is this quadratic boleh difaktorkan? You tekan calculator, adakah you dapat nombor bulat yang mengatakan, oh, dua-dua ni boleh factorize? I mean, boleh mendapat factor untuk factorize, untuk quadratic ini. Adakah boleh? No, you will see that this is a quadratic that cannot, we call it cannot be factorized. So this is case number 3. This is factorization. This is partial fraction, case number 3. Okay, so if you forgot, again, you go watch the video of the last semester. So here we go. We are going to change this partial fraction into its partial fraction lah. So basically dia akan jadi a over x tambah apa? Tambah b x plus c. Yang ini yang student selalu lupa. Bx plus c over with x squared plus 2. So this is called the partial fraction. And you punya tugas sekarang ini adalah mencari nilai A, nilai B, dan nilai C. So caranya adalah dengan darab everything here with what? With its denominator here. We will times it with its denominator, and it will give us 2 equals to a times x squared plus 2 plus with bx plus c times with x. So this is the simplified orang kata cara penyelesaiannya yang membolehkan saya mencari nilai A, nilai B dan nilai C dengan mudah. So how do I do it? I put when x is equals to 0, I try and error starting from number 0. And then I try next start with the number x equals to 1. And then I just sub in all of these numbers into x. And then what do I get? Oh, I got an a value. A value is equals to 1. Well, if I try and error the value of 1 and sub it into the equation, and I will get an equation together with 2 alphabet, which is b plus c. So I have to go on, try again with a different number, which is x equals to negative 1. I try, and then I got a second. a second, this is the first equation, and I got the second equation, I let it as number 2. The first one is I let it as number 1. Okay, kena letkan dia. Lepas tu barulah saya buat simultaneous equation, and then I got, the value of C is 0. After I got the value of C is 0, I got the value of B is equals to -1. And then ta-da, I got everything. I got the value of A, B, and C in a usual way, which is, and then I put it back, the value of A, which is equals to 1, the value of B, which is equals to -1, and the value of C, which is 0. So here we go. This is my answer for partial fractions. So I am going to use my partial fraction ini untuk diintegrate pula. Okay, and then this is the moment that we simplify it. Okay, we simplify it, we will get 1 over x dx minus with another integral of x over x squared plus 2, tutupkan dengan dx. Okay, this is our integral yang sudah pun bersedia untuk diintegratekan dia. Okay, so please bear in mind, if you see a rational function and you cannot use substitution method, you fikir lama-lama, you rasa macam, aku tak boleh pakai substitution method ni, macam tak working je. Yeah, that is the moment apabila substitution method tidak berjaya dipakai. As I say, step number 1 is always attempt, always try substitution method dulu. So soalan ini tidak berjaya untuk dipakai substitution method. When it is fail, if this is failed, then we gotta go to the second step, which is by using partial fraction. Untuk video ini, kita sedang belajar tentang partial fraction. So apa-apa pun sebenarnya kita kena fikirkan dulu step yang pertama. Step yang pertama mengajar kita pakai substitution method. Kalau substitution method tidak berjaya, barulah kita pakai step yang kedua, iaitu partial fraction. Untuk video ini untuk video ini mengatakan kalau substitution tidak berjaya, pakailah partial fraction. Okay, so now this is what we are doing. Kita tak terus integrate benda ni, tidak. Kita tukarkan dia menjadi partial fraction dahulu. Bila dah dapat partial fraction dengan nilai A, B dan C dengan sangat jelas, barulah kita mula integrate. So this is what we are doing. We are integrated when we are ready to integrate it. Okay? Bukan dengan senang-senang nak terus integrate. Tidak. There is a technique before we integrate these simple integrations. Okay, so now you know these things already. Integrate 1 over x with respect to x adalah ln modulus x, wajib ada modulus itu, minus with these things. Dekat sini you nampak, sort of like ini macam rational juga. Adakah aku kena terus fikir pakai ini pakai partial fraction ni. Ini mana satu? Ada 3 jenis teknik nak pakai ni. Adakah pakai substitution method, ataupun aku pakai IBP, by part, ataupun aku direct terus pakai partial fraction. So how do we know it? Come on guys, I say to you, first step first, mesti try substitution method. Kalau substitution method tidak berjaya, maksudnya you cuba sama ada IBP, by parts ataupun partial fraction. Okay, so partial fractions ataupun IBP ni macam step yang kedua. Step kedua ni macam kena eksperimen sikit lah, kena fikir lebih sikit sama ada aku perlu pakai IBP atau aku perlu pakai partial fraction. So tak apa, anyhow we still gonna start with step 1, which is try substitution method dahulu. So let's try whether substitution works or not here. So here we go. We are going to, maybe I nak buat kotak kot. I think buat kotak membuatkan sangat jelas bahawa kita perlu pakai let u untuk substitution method. So in this case, let u kita adalah untuk x squared plus 2. Okay, kenapa x squared plus 2 adalah u kita? It is just because It is just simply because we see that dalam derivative kita mempunyai 2x. Yeah, I know 2x. 2x, what is wrong with 2x anyway? Kenapa? What is wrong with 2x? It is just because apabila kita jadikan dx sebagai subjek, kita akan dapat 1/2x du. Okay, and then when we sub this into the question, okay, let's see, x over u times with what? Times with our dx. Dx kita adalah 1/2x du. Okay, adakah x tersebut menghilang? Yes, x tersebut hilang. Okay, let's see if I put this 1/2 du. Our x has been disappeared. X bahagi x adalah 1. Jadi tinggallah kita dengan 1/2 u du. So everything here is in terms of u. So bermaksudnya apa? Kita sudah pun berjaya memakai substitution method. Therefore this question, this part, kita boleh pakai substitution method kalau dia berjaya mendapat bentuk ini. Kalau dia boleh untuk di-cut, if there is an x that can be cut and left with only u there, means your substitution method is success. Okay, that is what I mean. It is success when you manage to get everything is in terms of u. From where? From this substitution method. Okay, from this substitution. Tapi macam mana nak tengok? Sebenarnya ada cara yang lebih mudah untuk tengok. Macam mana saya tahu bawah ini adalah kita punya u? It's just because sebenarnya saya nampak differentiate x squared ni adalah 2x. And then saya nampak x, saya terus directly tahu bahawa x ini akan di-cancel dengan x yang ini. So saya macam dah cepat imagine bahawa saya tahu dia akan di-cancel. And so I know that this substitution berjaya. Sebab everything is in terms of u already. Okay, so basically bila dah pun berjaya, continue lah. 1/2 integrate 1/u, it will give me 1/2 ln u plus c. Therefore the answer is 1/2 ln, what is your u? Your u is x squared plus 2. Therefore that is your answer untuk separuh jalan, ya. This is only sebelah. This answer is only jawapan untuk these things. Okay, I need to combine it with the original question, which is I need to bring this down and make a conclusion saying that this is the final answers. Okay, so you jangan buat macam saya ni. Sepatutnya saya tuliskan kotak ini di sebelah tepi. Okay, what I should do right here is I should bring this kotak and bring this somewhere else, and I solve this part instead. Okay, let me susun lah bagi you nampak supaya you tak confuse apa yang saya buat ni. So basically this is the I need to like duplicate this, tulis setiap step wajib ditulis ln x sampailah penghujungnya ln x minus the final answers. Okay, so basically itu je sebenarnya technique of partial fraction. So make sure you know that this is substitution method. Always begin with step 1, iaitu substitution method dahulu. Kalau berjaya substitution method ini bermaksud pakai substitution method je lah. Tak payah lagi fikir IBP, tak payah lagi fikir partial fraction. So this is the final answers. We're done.